DJ Sus won the feature presentation to Hip Hop Nation. My co-host.
Hey.
Damn it. Ali V is here.
What's going on, Sus One?
Got a special guest in the building right now.
Cyhi.
Yes.
Cyhi's in the building.
Y'all know who it is, man. The good music representative, man. A-Town, stay down. What's happening?
All right, what's going on with my brother?
Man, you know, no dope
First time
on
on the show.
Sundays, man. You know that we just released the album. It's out right now. Go get it everywhere on all the streaming sites everywhere. But it's just been a wonderful time, man, to see how the message and the album's being received. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's loving it. The streets fucking with it. So I'm excited.
All right, so we're going to talk about the album in a few. First thing I want to say right now, and this is for me, where has Kanye been, my brother?
Man, actually,
I'm looking for some more good music from him. Where's Kanye been?
Oh, he's actually, man, in a great space, man. He's actually doing more music than I've ever seen him do in my life. So everybody's gonna have an album. He's like the ghetto Oprah again.
Oh, so he is working.
Yeah. He's actually producing. That's a little
Back
more
to the
tedious.
original Kanye.
Yeah. I tell people all the time. I just realized what people say the old Kanye. I just found out like a month and a half ago.
Really?
What y'all meant by that. Yeah, because I mean, I've always been around him. I always just thought it was Kanye. I never looked at it. I never seen him make beats. You know what I'm saying?
He started as a producer.
Yeah,
right?
so it wasn't a lot of footage, or I didn't. When I came around, he would kind of add to a beat, but I never seen him like cook up a beat from scratch. This time, I actually seen him cook up 3 beats from scratch right in front of me. I said, man, this man's amazing. I just found out. I was like, oh, this the old Kanye. Okay, I get it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
he's working because he's been real quiet. You know, it's not like Kanye to be quiet to the
Yeah.
to
But
the
you
world.
know, he was recovering from a few different things that, you know, he may went through, man. So, you know, I think he's just back into that space where he feels free. He can do what he need to do. He ain't pressured to go get no money or, you know, go on tour. Everybody pulling him in so many different ways. So I think now he's just concentrating on what his original love was, and I think music. So it's good to see him.
I saw something you said in an interview that you said if somebody walks in the door, he wants to get that person's publishing number just for opening the door in the studio.
Yeah.
Their publishing info. Give them credit.
He's just overly generous with the publishing. You know what I'm saying? But because he respects everything. Like if the water bottle in the wrong spot, if your laptop is, the glare of it is bothering him, like all that'll throw his whole thinking off. So you got to make sure it's right when wherever we at or when you get there. So definitely.
Now, is it true that Beyonce was the one that actually spoke to Kanye and said that Kanye should sign you?
Yeah. So when we was doing,
He said that too humble.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it
how it
was.
went down. All right.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, you know, I've spoken on it, but we was in Hawaii and he played my Soul Paul verse where I snuck my verse on the song. So I put it at the end of the beat. It was like 7-8 minutes at the end, but it was like a 5-minute gap from Kanye's verse to my verse. So I guess he was explaining the song to J and B while they was down there, and my verse just abruptly just came in, like, you know what I mean? So he's like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And then I was
your verse better than Kanye's?
Unfortunately. No, I feel like my verse is better than everybody's verses, to be honest. But it's friendly competition. I know I'm the younger guy, but I always look up to them. So I always try to do my best when I'm on
Speaking
there.
of look up to them, because you said what did we read about Reasonable Doubt album that Cyhi said?
The album Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z was the first album that you ever purchased.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the first album I ever purchased because I heard 2 songs from my partner, Nick. And I never heard nobody rap like my OGs could talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what they were telling me when they would talk to me, he was like making it rhyme.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this got to be truth. So I just went and bought it. It was like the holy shroud for me. You know what I mean? Just to get that.
Out of the people you listen to, we're going to talk more about this after we take a break real quick. But is Jay-Z your favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Yes.
All right, we're going to get back to that in a couple of minutes. Cyhi's in the building. It's DJ Sus won the feature presentation to Hip Hop Nation. Yo, what up? It's DJ Sus won the feature presentation to Hip Hop Nation. Ali V is here.
Yo.
Cyhi the Prynce, what's happening?
DJ Sus won the king. I'm here. That was whack, right?
Okay.
No, that was dope. That was dope. I'm co-hosting.
So, Jay-Z, you said he was your favorite rapper.
Yes.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Because this has been a dispute between a lot of people. I mean, like a lot of people feel like Big was the best rapper. A lot of people say M is the best rapper now. So some people say Kanye and some people say Wayne. In your opinion, why do you think Jay-Z is the best rapper to ever do it? And I agree with you, but I want to know why you say that.
Because out of all of it is how much food you got.
Talking about catalog.
Like, yeah, not even that. Like, how much did I get from your album? Like, you know, I love Eminem in my top 5, Biggie in my top 5, Pac, you know what I'm saying, T.I. All of them was like my favorite growing up, but I got the most from Jay. Like, if I didn't have a father, I would have been good listening to
That's a good
Jay.
way to put it. Jay-Z did teach a lot in his
he would teach you like that 4.0, you get that to your baby mama. The 4.6, that was Big Boy Drive. Don't even try to get over here. Get you a Jeep if you ain't in this. Them ain't Rolex diamonds.
Now speaking about teaching,
Yeah.
because I felt like the last album he did, and we're gonna talk about your album, no,
Right.
I'm just trying to talk about hip hop. The 444 album I thought was phenomenal, but a lot of people got on it and said it was too intelligent. It was too like he was teaching too much, and I disagree. I thought it was I think it's a classic album.
Right.
How do you feel about people saying that it just was too like intelligent?
I mean, I think what I think people did was, I think it's hard for Jay to go as far as he has been, and then dumb all the way down for a 17-year-old, 18-year-old. So you got to kind of be an adult. So some albums you just got to grow into, and that what I mean by that is you might not listen to the album. If you're 21, you might not listen to the album for 4 years till you're 25 and be just in the gym one day and be like, man, this album was incredible. Man, at 21, you wouldn't have, you know what I mean, did it like that. So I think just having music that stand the test of time, like I think like even the Yeezus album was a little ahead of his time until you hear all these dudes doing like punk rap, and you got Weeknd, you got Trav that got this dark edge to it, and it's like flourishing. But you know what I'm saying, I think Yeezus was like that too, ahead of his time. So I think just certain projects now you just have to grow into, because you know what I mean, you can't expect kids to, you know what I mean, listen to that. I think that's when my album comes in. I bridge the gap between, you know what I'm saying, the 35 and up and the 18 to 25. So
I understand.
Yeah.
Hip hop wise, you know who I think should be in at least people's top 10? This is my opinion. I just want to know your opinion on it. I always thought DMX.
Yes, absolutely.
People don't mention DMX enough, I feel. And he was selling records. He had street records. He had selling out tours. He had lyrics. He was bodying people. I don't know. I feel like because people see the latter end of his career, and people are like, oh, I don't look at that as greatness, because you know, whatever he's on or whatever his mental state or whatever he's that's
going
now
through.
though.
Yeah. But if you still look at Nas, you still like, shit, I'd be Nas right now too. Or I'd be Jay right now too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I think that's what kind of hindered, or you know, like tarnished his legacy or whatever. Cause I was the biggest DMX fan.
Really?
You know?
Okay.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you were here.
Yeah, see, I didn't, so you got to think about it. I got into rap late. I didn't get my first CD till like 15, 16. So when I was hearing East Coast rap, I thought this was the most phenomenal shit ever human could ever do. Cause I would hear Master P, and I would always say, I like the song. It just never made me want to do a song though.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? It was just like, it was a cool song. I ain't finna, you know what I mean?
Well, speaking on that, and I hate to say this because I'm from New York, and we have a little light going on right now. There's a lot of New York MCs that's killing it. But why do you feel like New York had such a slump for such a long time?
A slump?
Yeah, like a slump, like because you know, we were running it for a long, long time, and then the South came and the West Coast, and I just feel like, you know,
you want me to tell you why?
I had an argument because we've had every summer. We had Bobby Shmurda movement. You know what I'm saying? Young and May had the record, but we haven't owned it in a while. And why do you think that is?
I mean, I think it's hospitality.
What do you mean?
I think it's like New York rappers. I think when people look at it, like, we really felt like these niggas is about that life. Like, it's almost like you was kind of nervous to go walk up on like Noriega, like Cam, be like, "Yo, what up, Cam? I gotta see." Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Nigga
It kind of was like that.
Yeah, got whooped all out the goddamn radio station trying to get an autograph from Cam or 50 Cent or some shit. So I think that's what it was. I think the Atlanta rapper or the Atlanta vibe is, oh man, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, what
Yeah, but not even just that. I'm talking about the public perception, because I've had people come up to me, like, I try to rep my city, right? And I've had incredible hooks and beats, and people's I say I'm gonna put this person who's from New York, and then this person was New York, and I've had people come up to me like, nah, if you want it to pop, don't put them niggas on it. I've had people come up.
Yeah,
and
I'm
tell
saying
me that.
because
I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
the power has been like it's like I'd rather go be a South artist or sound like a South artist, or you know what I'm saying, than to do New York music, because people start to fear New York. You know what I mean? It was just like, especially when 50 came. 50 was like, Okay,
Nah,
hold
he
on.
did 50.
New York is a little too rough for us. We're gonna go. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna deal with the dudes in the South. Ludacris is a little easier to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
50 did come in and bully the game.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He was
So
killing.
I think that's what it was. But I mean, it's coming back actually, because with the internet and people like that, you can get music from anywhere. You don't have to just listen to what the radio want to do. Because I'm in the same situation. Like my city only plays trap, only plays this. I'm so polar opposite. You know what I mean? I just love putting words together. So, you know, it teaches on. I think now it's just a variety of music that you get to hear.
Well, real quick before Allie asks her question, just real quick. For me, I feel like the greats, like we're talking about Big, Pac, Hove, and in today's generation, I think it's the Kendrick and Drakes and Cole.
And Cyhi.
But the Cyhis.
Yes, sir.
But do bars still matter?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's the minority nowadays.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Y'all can make music for kids that's only going to be functioning kids for 10, I'd say from the age of 10 to 17, when you got to get a job as a young man.
I had a job at 14 years old, I think.
But it's like around 17, 18, you start wanting to go out. Okay, now you a man. You're going to be listening to man music.
Yeah.
Like, I don't rap for kids who only going to be kids for like 8 years. I'd rather rap for a man who's going to be a man from 21 to 50. You know what I mean? That's why Wu-Tang and KRS-Ones and all those type of groups, them niggas still go out and get bread because they rap real, authentic men bars. This ain't for kids because you ain't going to be a kid, but like I said, 6, 7 years. Then you got to start paying bills, trying to save some money, you know what I'm saying, figure out how you go eat. That's grown man shit. That ain't popping pills, jumping around the club.
Allie, let's take a break real quick, and then we can start with your questions. DJ Sus One Cyhi here. It's the feature presentation of Hip Hop Nation.
Yes.
Yo, it's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation Hip Hop Nation. Allie V's co-hosting.
What's going on?
Cyhi is here.
Yes, I'm still here. What's going on?
So now the interesting thing that I read about you is that you write your rhymes in a biblical format. Explain that and why.
Well, that's crazy. The dude who taught me how to rap from Philly, that's what he taught me. So, you know how most people they write from this part and write all the way across the page, and that's one line. Well, I write half of the line, and then right up under I write another line. Then I go to two, and I don't never go all the way across the page. I go all the way down the left side, and then start back up at the top of the right.
Oh, okay. So when they taught you that, why would?
Because it's like, you know, it's easy to remember when they shorter like that. You know, like the Bible was written like that because it's easy to remember the scriptures instead of reading it all the way across the page.
So
Like
you saying you a God MC?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But if you look at most novels, you don't know the novel. Like if you get a regular book, you don't just read it and remember it.
Yeah.
But then people who read the Bible remember scriptures because it's easy to remember in that format. So I just started writing like that since the dude taught me how to do it, and it kind of perfected.
Dope. Let's talk about No Dope on Sundays.
Yes.
Tell me the meaning behind that, and how did you even get inspired to do this?
Well, I used to always say when I my raps could make the trap stop selling dope on a day. I don't know what day it was. Then I started saying Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that was the easiest day to get started. And then my guy Al was like, man, you should name your album No Dope on Sundays. And I'm like, I might do that. So I just started kind of just, critiquing the album and, putting it together like that. But it's really a story about a younger time in my life when I was around 18, from Sunday to Sunday, when we got into a bunch of stuff this one week. And then, one of my partners that had got shot, my best friend with my roommate, and he got out of jail. I mean, not out of jail. He got out the hospital like 2 days later, and all my partners was like, man, we take you to the skate ring. We going to the club. We going to the movies. I'm like, nah, bro, we going to church. Be ready tomorrow. So I took him to church. We went down to the altar, got prayed for, and, he been kind of, he been doing better since that one situation. But now that I see him now, he be like, man, that's one of the realest things anybody ever done for me. Because, he got kids, now he got to watch. Because he's kind of like a hothead. He'll shoot something. He'll jump something off real fast. But now that he feel like he got some sense of spirituality, he feel like, I ain't gonna fuck, bro. Like probably would have.
You're very religious, right? Like super religious.
Yeah, super, yeah.
So when I say religious, do you believe in religion?
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a difference. There's there's people who are spiritual and are religious, but they don't necessarily believe in religion. Like
I believe in religion because I feel like you should believe in something.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what religion is, just believe in something. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you don't believe in nothing, you're just a hothead. You'll do anything. So I don't care what it is. I just feel like you should have to believe in something. You know what I mean? It ain't my job to tell you what to believe in. Now I can tell you why I'm so prolific. I can tell you my God. You know what I'm saying? But that may not be what you want to do. But long as you got some kind of belief, some kind of spiritual counselor, you know what I mean? I think that it'll help every individual, every human.
Now, going back to what I spoke about earlier, I'm curious, somebody like you who spits, I saw a freestyle earlier, who do you listen to from today's generation in your car? Who does Cyhi listen to when he rides around?
Well, the one thing about it, I don't listen to it.
I'm not talking about 90s. I'm talking about today.
No. I hear a lot of music. I don't listen to it. There's a difference.
Like it's in the background on the radio.
So
you don't turn it up.
I heard Drake's album. I just don't listen to it.
So you're not absorbing it.
Yeah, because some artists, you got to think about it, these artists are great, phenomenal artists. You listen to this album 2-3 times, you gonna sound, your melodies and your raps gonna start sounding like. That's why you can say, oh, this dude sound like this artist, or this dude sound like that artist. Because
so you subscribe to the thing like you don't want to pay attention to what's going on because you don't want to sound like nobody.
I don't want to sound like, because you like, damn man, Kendrick, that melody was cold.
But you don't feel like you need to feel what the competition is going on out there.
Nah, I am the competition.
I hear that.
That's why I haven't been out, because they've been trying to figure out. They done figured out multiple ways to keep me out. The devil has been working. He done put every demon he got out the trap to kind of goddamn keep me out the way. So I think now it's like it's over with.
So you don't go to the clubs at all?
I mean, I do, but I'd rather spend time in my notebook or my laptop or something like that. I am not really a club guy like that.
Now let me ask you really quick. Is it true that you hooked up 2 Chainz with Kanye West and that's how he got signed?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got all types of Beyonce stories.
Because I remember it was around the time he was going. It was like. He asked me like, man, I'm thinking about signing 2 artists. I'm like, who you talking about? It was French Montana or 2 Chainz. And then he was like, who you think I should sign?
He was supposed to sign French at one point. I remember that.
But see, a lot of people don't know.
You probably fucked that deal up.
No. French said you didn't answer the phone or something. But I think a lot of people was looking at me like, why would you do that? He from Atlanta. He just signed you from Atlanta. I just never been a hater, so I just always like.
You just answered yourself. You don't see nobody's competition.
Yeah. I was like, man, I'd rather see my partner on than somebody. I mean, I didn't know French at the time. I knew 2 Chainz like from growing up, so I was like, yeah, 2 Chainz. What the hell, we lit? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
Talk to us about the album now.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna hear it the first time. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us about it.
Well, No Dope on Sundays is a collage of a younger me that I want to kind of give some of the stories and some of the lessons that I learned growing up. And these are testimonies from different parts of my life. So I think it's really dope because a lot of people see it and hear it and expect it's gonna be like just a bunch of like spiritual gospel rap or something. But no, I'm not. I went outside. Like, I'm a real nigga. I'm not no dude that's gonna be over here acting like my Jesus was a hoe. My Jesus, my God was a real nigga. He was running with Peter. He was slicing niggas' ears off. Saul was cutting niggas' heads off. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. I'm in the wilderness with the you know what I'm saying, with the trenches. So I kind of gave this, this infusion of my spirituality and how I overcame all this turmoil in my life to kind of make it here today. So I think that's what No Dope on Sundays is. It's just a blend of how, having a close relationship with God keep you out of prison, keep you out of, near-death situations, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff, et cetera, et cetera.
Give us one of your favorite tracks to play right now. So we take,
I say Pain, man. Everybody love this record Pain right now featuring Jagged Edge. So I'll put that out right now.
All right, let's play that. Let's get it on right now. Cyhi's in the building. It's DJ Sus won the feature presentation to Hip Hop Nation.
Hey.
Yep, it's DJ Sus won the feature presentation. Hip Hop Nation co-host Ali V.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna joke on your jacket right now in the presence of Cyhi.
Thank you.
Cyhi is here, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all already know, man. We family. We here now. You get more than 3 segments. You fam.
So in closing,
yes,
give people your social media and tell one other thing about the album that might make people want to buy it. In closing.
Right. Well, I'm Cyhi the Prynce. Everything is CYHITHE PRYNCE. That's Twitter. That's Instagram. That's Facebook, that's send a pigeon, that's email, that's everything. Type writing, however you want to do it.
It's Mehente, that's
You know
Black
what I'm
Planet.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything, exactly. MySpace, however you want to do it. But I think this is an album where you definitely hear the good music artists be able to, on a different type of music, like that you may have heard them on. And also, I just think this is something that, you know, especially for our sisters and brothers in the inner city, this is something that's very therapeutic for them and something that could help them get through their moments. Like, I just read a DM, man. I never knew my words were this powerful, but it's just like guys fighting depression, suicide, two-time felon. This dude right now on the hospital bed ain't even conscious, but his brother playing his music on his shoulder from his phone of my album because I'm his favorite artist. It's just like, man, when you get that type of feeling from people, you get that type of responsibility, it's special. So I think you guys should hear this music because it'll touch you the same way.
All right, cool. So go get that. That's out right now.
No Dope on Sundays.
Yes. And who's the best rapper out right now that's better than Cyhi? Anybody?
You got to go get Jesus for that. Jesus got to come back and walk on water.
Wait, so are you better than Kanye West?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to. That's family. That's family. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But anybody want to go at him? Understand he got a young hyena behind him.
All right. Cyhi, thank you for coming to the feature presentation radio show,
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Allie V, thanks for the jacket.
Shut up.
Tip Hop Nation, let's do it.
Hey.